Hey,
So how'd you like the museum?
that was the creepiest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
In fact, I told that lady that I was feeling very uncomfortable and I was ready to leave. And I called my wife and she said, yeah, and now you're going to wake up screaming in the middle of the night and there's going to be nobody there to wake you up. So I just had to suffer through it. That was past creepy. And I was expecting like a little ghost tour, tell you some stories. The thing was horrifying. And when she talked about that freaking camera, I backed around the corner, taking no chances. No need kicking over a bucket of worms unless you have to. Did I get my money's worth? And then some. Okay. Maybe sooner or later somebody will tune in. And maybe they won't. This is a creepy town. Hey, all right. I went on a paranormal tour last night, and it was really creepy. You know, I'm not really into paranormal too much, but this fella said, hey, it's $5. I could take you into this house, and there are some items in there that are definitely possessed. And when I got there, the rain had started raining so hard you couldn't see across the street. I was the only person on the tour, so it was just me and the tour guide. And anyway, we went in and she started showing me this stuff. This typewriter started typing by itself. And when she got to the camera, that she said that everybody's picture's been taken by this has died. I said, lady, I'm ready to go. This was like super duper creepy. I switched around a little bit so you look over my shoulder. I'm on my way walking downtown to where the Gettysburg Hotel is, where Abraham Lincoln spent the night when he came in to give the Gettysburg Address. And it's cool. A lot of places that I wanted to go to today were closed. But I still got some good footage in. I wanted to go in this museum. It was a diorama of some Civil War battles, but instead of a bunch of little soldiers, they were supposed to be cats dressed up like soldiers. And I said, oh shucks, by the time I got there, they were gone. I think he heard me say cats. His ears perked up. They say this is probably one of the most haunted towns in America. And I believe it. Some good places to eat. Hey. I think that fellow was posing.
Yeah.
I had some good stuff to eat tonight. I ate some gumbo. It was really spicy. that gray house right over there, that's the house that Jenna Wade was born in. Jenna Wade was the only person, the only civilian to die during the Battle of Gettysburg. She went out to the edge of town to stay at a house on the outskirts of town with her sister, thinking she'd be safe. And while she was making bread, a stray bullet came through 2 doors and shot her in the back and killed her dead. And that house right there, though, last night, I don't know if you heard, if y'all had tuned in earlier, I was talking about I went to a paranormal tour last night, and inside there they were supposed to be some items that's been possessed, and it was just me and the tour guide, and it was really, really creepy. After about 30 minutes, I told the tour guide, I said, "Lady, I'm feeling very uncomfortable, and I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here and leave." Especially when she told me about this little box camera sitting on the table that everybody's picture that's ever been taken by it had died. And I just kind of ducked around the corner. Listen, I ain't taking no chances. Get to the top of this hill. Right over the top of this hill is actually where the city is. If y'all hadn't never been to Gettysburg, you really need to come. There's more monuments here in one place than anywhere else in the United States. There's a monument here erected to every state. And I actually got some that I'll upload here in a week or so. Hope this ain't bouncing too much. There's all you see right here. It's more ghost tours. I think a lady told me a while ago there was like 18 ghost tours here in this town. Said, here you go. Right there, see if I can zoom in. It says, featured on TV's My Ghost Story. Explore a haunted headquarters. No thank you. I'm not playing with any ghosts. Oh wow, Gerald. You had a battery explode in your face? That's terrible. You doing better, I see. I'm walking up a real steep hill, so I'm trying to walk that supper off right now. Oop, cover up the camera. Okay, we're just about to the top of the hill. Let's turn the camera back around. We'll get down here where all the people's at. Ooh, there are lots of bed and breakfasts here. I'm staying in a little motel. I told my wife last night I booked it on Expedia, and the reviews said it was good. She said that that's not the kind of reviews that you look for. And I said, well, they normally rent this hotel out by the hour. And when I told them I wanted to stay 2 nights, they said, oh, that's extended stay. We can let you have it really cheap. I'm just kidding. Not really that bad. But I do think the last time that they updated it was in the 60s, because it's got a blue bathtub. We're getting downtown now. You see off there in the distance, that is the Gettysburg Hotel. So it's really historic. I went inside of it today. This is really modern. I don't know what the rooms look like, but I'm sure I can't afford to stay there. This is kind of a cool church here. It's an Episcopal church, but notice how it's round. It's made with stonework. I went to a battlefield memorial dedicated to the state of Pennsylvania, and this thing is 100-something feet tall. You could actually go up in it, and the entire thing is made from...
Your sexy wife is calling. Your sexy wife is calling.
That was my wife calling. Tampa J, how about stay on the line a little bit, because I'm going to show you that hotel in about 5 or 6 minutes. Not the hotel, but the theater. It's really a vintage type theater. And I'm walking down the streets here in Gettysburg. Whew. That scared you, didn't it? It's in the 70s here, but I have found out something. I sweat like a monkey even in the 70s. We switch it back around so we can see where we're going. You see, I stopped right up there. That's where this awesome theater is. So you hang on and I'll show you. I'll knock your socks off. It's really cool there. Clock tower. Hey. And a lot of these buildings were here during the Battle of Gettysburg. They said on a tour this morning that Gettysburg was a real small rural town. It had about 2,500 people. And I said, hey, that's not a small town. My small town is right now, we have about 5,000 people. That's a small town. We only have one Walmart. That's pitiful, ain't it? There are a lot of, hang on a minute, I'm gonna run to get across. I was gonna run to get across the street, but these people up here, I believe they'll run you over. I was saying a while ago that there are a lot of antique stores around here that have a military surplus. I've been a few of them. I'm really a big fan of military surplus. Okay, you see right there, that's the Gettysburg Hotel. That's the hotel that Abraham Lincoln stayed in the night that he came in on a train. And the next day he delivered the Gettysburg Address. And I've got a video that I'll show here in a week or so that's exactly where it was made at. There at the National Cemetery. Lots of places to eat. I met a fellow YouTuber today and actually had an interview with him. And in my book, this guy's really big. And I'm not going to say who it is yet. But he said that probably the weekend he'll put his out. So I'll just let y'all be anticipated as to who it is. Okay, there's the Gettysburg Hotel. And this town has a, what do you call those round things in the middle of town? Good gracious, I forget. A hub? I don't know. But I am going to try to cross this, a Rotary. That's what it's called, a Rotary. And I think the way Rotaries work is You got 5 streets coming in, and whoever's got the biggest car wins. Holy moly, Batman. Okay, a little closer here. Okay, there is the Gettysburg Hotel. I don't know what the Lincoln Room is, but it's probably haunted. But I'll pan around a little bit and let you see. This is down one street. Here's some more. Some really nice buildings here. Rudis, that's where he cheated on his wives. Rick, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. The other street. Tell me to sign in the. Apparently they have. Here comes a car and another car. I'm gonna make way across to show you that that theater. There it is. Check it out. It's called Majestic. Let's walk down the middle. I'm feeling lucky today. We walk around the middle of the street. If y'all see anything coming up behind me, just holler. Didn't nobody holler. I guess they're looking though. It's called a Majestic. Right next to the ramen and sushi bar. Another little restaurant next to it. I guess this is an extension of sushi bar. Well, there we go. There's a Majestic. Let's look in the window. I'm feeling brave. Ooh, check this out. That's the movie that's playing. The Black Klansman. Never heard of it. Let's see if this works. Can y'all smell the popcorn? I could. I'll show you something else too, kind of interesting. When Lincoln came into town, he came in on a train, and right here, right there, that is the old train depot. And the train depot doesn't look like any train depot from our way. It is styled after an Italian type of architecture. And that right there is what it looked like the night that, or the day that Abraham Lincoln came in. And he would have came in on a train right down those tracks there. Well, I would assume Washington's that way. And South Carolina's back that way. There is the Lincoln Diner. It's kind of cool. And the Flying Bull Saloon. No bull. Okay, guys. Hope y'all have enjoyed our little walk down the streets of Gettysburg. I'm gonna climb back on Traveler tomorrow morning about 6 o'clock and head home. And I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. But hey, for now, y'all have a good day.